So Susan and I are out on a morning ride. We're in Branford, Connecticut right now, just past Stony Creek, on our way into Pine Orchard, which is one of our favorite destinations because of this roadway here. It's really picturesque riding through here, really nice. Susan and I also have the luxury of being able to ride just about any time we want. And generally speaking, riding during the weekdays, mornings like we are today, we run into very little of any traffic. So that adds even more enjoyment to this particular route. Once we pass through Pine Orchard, we're going to be heading deeper into Branford and over to Indian Neck, which is right on the water. At least the roadway that we like to ride on is right on the water. So we're looking forward to getting over there this morning. The weather has been cool here in southern Connecticut this springtime. And actually, the predictions for today seem to indicate like almost no wind at all. And we're not finding that really is the case. It seems like whenever we head south toward the water, we got a pretty good breeze going. Susan's right behind me right now, and I decided only a few minutes ago to turn the camera on, so I don't have the rear-facing camera turned on just now. And boy, she must have been reading my mind. Just pulled in front of me. We're doing about 18 miles an hour right here. And with a little bit of headwind we got, feels kind of cool. And whenever we do get that southerly flow of air this time of year, it's generally a cold breeze because it's coming off of the waters of Long Island Sound, which I'm sure are still well within 40-degree Fahrenheit range. Nonetheless, a beautiful day. I'm going to stop up here, take a right-hand turn, and continue on to Indian Neck. Yeah, so this is Indian Neck. This is a section of Branford, Connecticut. As you can tell, we're right on the water. Beautiful area to ride in. The only downside is there isn't a whole lot of roadway or distance you can ride. I suppose if we make a complete loop, oh, I don't know, maybe we can stretch out a mile and a half possibly. But regardless, this is really nice. The last couple of days we've had absolutely beautiful clear skies, and Today is a pretty nice day as well. A little bit cooler than we expected. And I think what's happening is there's a front that's moving in, supposed to come in tonight and bring us quite a bit of rain. So I think that's coming up from the southeast, which is predominantly the direction we're heading right now. So the point I'm making here is it's kind of a milky sky today. So the sun isn't quite as bright. Sky's not quite as blue as yesterday, but definitely nice. I keep trying to get Susan to ride next to me and closer to me, but you can tell she still holds back quite a bit. Almost never rides next to me unless we're on an absolutely private road where there's no chance of anybody else coming behind us or anything. Not sure which way this guy is going. Right in the middle of the road. Pretty nice, boys and girls. There's a little turnaround that we're going to make right here and head off in another part of this this neighborhood. I'll stop here for a minute. I was saying in the video that I can never get you to ride close enough to me or next to me, even when we're on a relatively quiet road, unless it's really kind of private.
Yeah. You know, today I felt like I was riding, I don't know, some kind of a test course. Joggers, runners, people passing us when they shouldn't have been on a windy hill.
Well,
I keep my eye on the side view mirror here.
Yeah, I can understand that. You know, you've got to be careful, you've got to be reluctant. You never knew if someone's going to be pulling out from a driveway or joggers, whatever. And when we were approaching, coming up here into Indian Neck, I'm looking behind me and just starting the camera up, and I'm just cursing because I see the landscaping truck sitting behind you. I'm going, get out of my shot, move already. So when he finally went by, then I kind of restarted the introduction, but I found him really annoying. But that's the other thing that's going to happen this time of year. These landscaping trucks are going to start showing up in all these neighborhoods that are landscaped. These guys are going to be lousy everywhere. But
I remember last year when we were out at Sachem.
Yeah. We
had this landscape truck, and everywhere we went, he went, and he finally stopped and he said, "You two are everywhere."
Yeah.
It's like we were following him.
Yeah.
He was following us.
So looking around here, this is Indian Neck, and out in that direction out there, that's part of the Thimble Islands, and you can see some of the Thimble Islands. Heading off toward my right, and that should be just about due south. That's Long Island Sound, and Long Island, New York is lying off on the other side about, oh, I think that's 13, 15 miles off of the Connecticut shoreline from where we are. But pretty day today. I think today's April 24th, somewhere in that neighborhood. It's a Tuesday.
And 1 month away from your birthday.
1 month away from my next lousy birthday.
That we're not supposed to talk about.
Not supposed to talk about. Oh my God, it's terrible. Anyway, enough of that. We're gonna, let's head up around that other...
Pawson?
Yeah, Pawson. Good.
Yeah.
You remember that.
Branford Marina.
Yep.
Okay.
And let me put this camera back where it was. And I'm going to let it run and see what happens to the video.
You know what's funny right now too? The wind in your ears. You can't hear if there's something behind you.
I know. I know.
Go by sound a lot.
Yeah, I think of all the places that Susan and I have ridden, and even have I ridden by myself, this stretch of road coming up, it's got to be one of my absolutely favorites to be on, for very obvious reasons. You're right up on the water, overlooking the sound. Really pretty being out this way. We love it.